Hey guys, what's up? This is Logan from Small Town 5, and I want to start uploading videos every day, at least one Madden video and one 2K video. Hopefully, I've road to the playoffs in 2K and head-to-head seasons in Madden. Just showing you guys the games that I love. I love sports. I love video games. I love sports video games. It just mixes perfectly. So I want to show you guys my experience playing these games. And the first thing is your team. This is my Madden 16 lineup video. I want to show you guys who I'm going to be playing these seasons with. You can see the teams aren't too bad. So let's jump into it. We got Andy Dalton, MVP at quarterback, 81 speed. He can roll out of the pocket, 87 throw on the run. He can throw on the run. 96 short with 95 throw power and 91 medium. The 96 short is what I really look at because I like a West Coast style offense, and those are all short throws, speed runs, just working the defense up close, so then you can try and go in over the top, and he's got 90 throw deep, which will definitely get that done. Over at the running back, we have Chris Johnson flashback and Amir Abdullah Thanksgiving card. These cards are basically the same thing. Chris Johnson's obviously faster, better carrying. That's the only thing Amir Abdullah really has down, and these cards are just great. They play insane. I mean, if you like speed backs, these are two of my favorite that I've played with all year, but I mean, you can see I only have a 90 overall, so I don't really get to use the top tier running backs, but these two, they definitely do it for me. I love them. The fullback, we got Roosevelt Nix, just a cheap road to the playoff. He can block with 95 strength, 88 run block. That's super good for how cheap he is. And I mean, really in my fullback, I just like looking for run block because I like having run block because I run the ball more often than I pass. So having that run block is definitely going to help. Come over to the receivers, and you see we have signature Andre Johnson. He's kind of slow with 92 speed. He has the 95 catch, though, and the 99 catch in traffic, which is great. Catch in traffic is what you want because they're all the West Coast routes are kind of just like quick slants, drag routes, stuff like that, stuff where there might be a guy on them. So I like having catching traffic and route running. Those are the two things I look for. Andre Johnson's route running is kind of low at 89, but on the outside, that's not a huge deal, especially with that 95 release. He's going to come off. Hopefully, he can get his defender off him with the release, and then if they're still there, he'll have the 99 catching traffic, hopefully still make that catch. Ryan Broyles, he's the slot receiver at 5'10 with 93 speed. It's not the best, but your slot really doesn't have to be that fast. He has a 91 elusiveness, which is really good, especially for your slot, because they're going to be catching those drag routes, the routes in the flats, everything like that, and then maybe they can make a guy miss and get some more yards, especially with that 97 route running. He's not going to run the fastest routes, but they're going to be very crisp, fast routes. Well, not fast. I just said they're not fast. They're going to be very crisp and good routes, and hopefully the defensive back won't be able to play it right, and he's going to get a bunch of space because he ran such a good route. And then just in case they're still there, 94 catching traffic is definitely going to get the job done. We come and look at Captain Keenan Allen, super slow with 89 speed, but same thing as Ryan Broyles, 96 route running with 97 catching traffic. So he's going to be the same thing. He's not going to run fast route, but they're going to be good routes, and he can catch it even if they're still there with 97 catching traffic. He's not as elusive, but on the outside, that's okay. We were looking just for a guy who can catch the ball. If he's in space, he's going to get some yards. He's probably not going to take it to the house with only 89 speed, but, he'll get the job done. And then we look here at the Rising Stars, or the Schefter Stars, Jarvis Landry. He has the 92 route running with 95 catching traffic. Really good. 87 release on the slot. Really good. Again, he's kind of slow at 88, but in the slot, it's not a huge deal. And then the 95 normal catch. This card just has good hands. Every Jarvis Landry has good Kansas superlatives. Is great. 100 in catch. I mean, he's just really good. But I like the Ryan Broyles more because he has better route running. He's a little faster, all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, those are the receivers. Let's move up here to the tight end. We have the Super Bowl Greg Olsen. This card is just a good card. 75 run block with 73 strength. That's not bad for a receiving tight end. That's pretty good. You see 86 speed, 93 catch, 92 release, 88 route running. Route running is kind of hard to find in tight ends unless you get my favorite tight end in this entire game, Tony Gonzalez. He's got 99 round running. That card just makes me melt, man. If I ever get Tony Gonzalez, he's never leaving my team. I love that card. But we come over to the line, and at left tackle, we have this Schefter star, Greg Robinson. This card's amazing, guys. People don't see how glitchy these Schefter stars can be. You see, he's got 98 strength, 77 speed, 89 acceleration, 94 run block, and 97 impact block. That is exactly what I want in a left tackle. And if you even compare him to other good left tackles like Team of the Year Joe Staley or other cards of that caliber, he plays right with them. His stats are right there. The only thing he's missing is pass block compared to those. But since I run plays more often, I look for run block, and even on my pass plays, they're going to be fast passes, so I'm not going to need a ton of space or a ton of time to make those good throws. So this card is just exactly what I want in a left tackle. We come over to the left guard, and we have Andrew Norwell. This card isn't the most amazing left guard, but guards are so expensive in this game. Very few really good guards have come out, so the decent guards are still very expensive, and I can only afford so much. So we look at this card. It's got the 95 run block, which is really good. I love that. 91 pass block, which is good. Love that. 91 impact, which is not bad. 92 strength, that could be a little higher, but overall I'll take it. I wish he was a little faster at 69 speed. If we have a guard pulling or anything like that, he's not going to be the fastest. But, I mean, he'll definitely get the job done. This is a pretty decent left guard. Then we go over to Captain Khalil. I like this card a lot. 93 strength, 71 speed, 97 run block, and 94 impact. He's just going to pancake people. He's not going to pull very often, but he's going to come off the line and just block the nose tackle or anything, go to linebacker, whatever he needs. He's going to do it on the run. And same thing with Greg Robinson. He's got low pass block, but I just need a few seconds, a second or two, to make a good throw to the receiver I want. And with the impact block, he's going to make a good block, even if it's not that high of a rating. So that just works out good. Next, you see Zach Martin, and you're probably wondering why I have based Zach Martin on my team with all these other people. Basically, right guards are probably the least talented position in this game. They have not come out with very good right guards all year, so right guards are just through the roof expensive. But this card is nonetheless still pretty good. 89 strength, that could definitely be higher. 69 speed, that could definitely be higher. 91 run block is good. It could be better. 95 pass block, I wish it was the other way around. I wish it was like Norwell, 95, 91, but I mean, it'll work the same. And 86 impact. I mean, it's a good base card. I will give you that. It's a good base card, but it's what we can afford at right guard right now. And then at right tackle, we have Tyson Clabo, seasoned veteran, 94 run block, really good, 90 pass block, so he can do both. And then he has 88 impact, which I wish was a little higher, but it'll still just get the job done. Very slow at the right tackle with only 57 speed, 20 points under Greg Robinson. But you got to do what you got to do. 91 strength, that's definitely good. That'll get the job done. So really, that Greg Robinson and the Ryan Khalil are my favorite linemen I have. But yeah, that's the offense. Let's move over to the defense, see what we got there. We'll start up here at the safeties. At the free safety, we have legend Steve Atwater. I love Steve Atwater because he's 6'3". He's fast. He can cover zones. He plays the run. This is just like my dream free safety. Actually, I want my free safety and my strong safety to be basically the same thing because I want him fast. I want to be able to cover zones, and I want to be able to help on the run, which is what Steve Atwater can do. So, I mean, you just look at his stats, 92 speed, 90 play rec, 85 tackle, 87 zone, and 95 hit power. It's just the card you want. And then this Darian Stewart, who is everything and a little more that Steve Atwater is, I got for $25K and was a steal. This card's so good. He's just 4 inches shorter than I would like him to be, but he's gonna do good with those stats nonetheless. I mean, 88 zone, 96 hit power, 87 pursuit, 90 tackling with 93 speed. This card is just, I mean, it's Steve Atwater and a little more just packed into a shorter package. So those are my two safeties. We have Darian Stewart over at the strong safety because, I mean, he's just so good. I couldn't pass him up for $25K, and I love Steve Atwater at the free safety because of his height. So we just had to make it work, and I'm happy with it. When we come to the linebackers, we have Captain Sean Lee. This card is exactly what you want in a 4-3 defense. You look at him, 85 speed, not the fastest. He's not going to light the field on fire with his feet, but 97 tackle, 97 play rec. He's going to know where the play is going to be, and he's going to make a play. 95 pursuit. I mean, this card's just good. And then you come and look at his zone coverage. Plus, don't forget the 79 hands. He's going to catch a lot of picks at the right outside linebacker. You come and look at his zone coverage, and it's at an 86. So with that 97 play rec, he's just going to be in the right place at the right time to make the right play. and that's just what I love about him. And then at the middle linebacker, we have Ryan Shazier, because that's what I use my middle linebacker. And everyone knows that Ryan Shazier is the best middle linebacker user in the game because of his 93 speed. You can cover so much ground. 93 tackling is good. 94 hit power is good. His play rec's low if you're going to leave him by himself. But since I'm controlling him, the play rec is basically all me. So I'm not even going to worry about that. I just look at speed, tackle, hit power, that kind of stuff. And this card has got it. It's got exactly what I need. This Antonio Gates on the right is the backup middle linebacker in case we run a 2 middle linebacker set, or just in case Shazier needs a break, something. Now you see him and he's slow. His tackling's okay. His hit power's okay. His zone coverage isn't very good. So in a 2 middle linebacker set, I'm going to be kind of worried leaving him on his own because his stats aren't very good. But with 92 catching at the middle linebacker position, if they're trying to throw any quick drag routes over the middle, hopefully he'll make a play, step in front, and just catch the ball with those pillows for hands he has. He's going to catch everything. So that's what I want him to do. I don't know if he'll do that or not, but we're going to hope. So now we come over to my corners. Corners have always been my biggest downfall in Madden Ultimate Team, always. I cannot find good corners that will just play the routes how I want them to, cover the zones I want and everything, so I'm hoping these guys can do it because these cards look really good. We'll start with Carlos Rogers, 6 foot. Desmond Trufant is 6 foot. Marcus Peters is 6 foot. Then Brent Grimes is 5'10". But 6 foot is good for corners. I like having tall defensive backs just because they can play with the taller receivers. So 6 foot with 92 speed is good. 95 zone is good because I like playing zone more. You see Desmond Trufant only has 93, but he has 95 man, so he can do both of them very well. Carlos Rogers has the 93 press, so he can press people very well. He's got 74 hands. He's very good catching in a corner with 90 play rec. I mean, he's going to know where the play is. He may not make a play on very many run plays because his tackling stats are not very good. That's kind of the whole theme for my corners. They're more coverage than they are tackle. I'm hoping my linebackers and my linemen can shut down the tackle before it has to, or I'm hoping these guys can at least slow him down on the edge so my linebackers and linemen can catch up to actually make a tackle. So now we just come over and look at this Desmond Trufant. He has 92 speed with 95 man and 93 zone. That's good. He can't press very well. That's why we have him on the slot, because he's going to be covering those drag routes, the flat routes, that kind of stuff. He's not going to be covering the deep balls where he has to keep somebody on the line to try and slow him down. He's just going to be sitting underneath, just hawking the ball with 67 catches. He's not going to get very many picks. I just want him to disrupt passes, just stop him from getting passes. Marcus Peters is our second outside guy, 6 foot, 94 speed. I love this card. 91 man with 94 zone is good. 93 press, just like Carlos Rogers. He's going to press well. His play rec is low, so he may not always be in the right position, but I'm hoping the zone coverage kind of helps. And 79 catch, if he's there to make a play, he will make a catch most of the time with that 79 catching. It's very good. But if anyone knows Marcus Peters, they know that he cannot stop the run whatsoever. His run stuff game is not good. So I just want him there to slow him down. Then we come down to Brent Grimes. He's short. I don't like short corners. And really, I don't like any Brent Grimes card in Madden that I've ever seen. I just haven't seen one that is that good. But I mean, I like the 90 play rec. I like the 77 catch. But he's slow. He has low zone. He has low press. I mean, I don't know. I just hope this card plays above the stats that show to my eye because they don't seem to be that great. But I like this card because it looks cool. I mean, look at it. Who doesn't like that card? It's really nice looking. So I'm hoping it plays well and we can keep him around for his looks. At my end positions, we have Schefter Stars, Zadarius Smith, and Team of the Year, Ezekiel Ansah. I love this Team of the Year, Ezekiel Ansah. It's my favorite card in the entire team. But we'll start with Zadarius Smith. This card is like an 88 or an 87 normally, and if you put him at right end instead of left end, he magically is a 93. I don't know how it works. I don't know why it works, but it does. And you obviously see this card can play right with Ezekiel Ansah. Same play rec, 10 better block shed, 6 better tackling, 4 better strength, only 4 less speed, only 3 less excel, and only 5 less power move. This card plays right up there with the best of them, as you can see right here. And this Ezekiel Ansah is just amazing. With 90 speed and 96 acceleration, he's going to hit the edge, and he's going to blow right by that tackle. If he goes up against Tyson Claybo with 57 speed, Claybo stands no chance because this card is just too fast and too strong. They won't be able to stop him. So I love this card as a pass rusher. He's insane. Then we come over to the D tackles, and we have big Gilbert Brown to plug up the middle. This card is so strong. He tackles so well. Block shed is so high. Power move so good. Play rec is so good. Those are really the only things you need in a run stuff defensive tackle, which is what Gilbert Brown is. He's just so big. He's so strong. He's going to come off the line, take care of his blocker, no problem, and just be in the right position with that 96 play rec to make a tackle on the running back. And then Aaron Donald is more of a pass rusher with 83 speed at the defensive tackle position, which is really fast for a D tackle. He's got the 93 power move with 91 block shed. That'll definitely get it done. 94 strength is always good, and 90 tackling. His play rec's low, but basically I just want him to get into the backfield and cause some mayhem. Just throw my opponent off their game, mess up their timing, whatever it takes. Aaron Donald will be able to do it because he's so fast at the D tackle position. We'll take a look at the special teams. Why not? At the kicker, we have Steven Gostkowski, and at the punter, we have Brett Kern. So, cheap, good. I'll take it. Greg Robinson, long snapper, 99. Chris Johnson, 99, third down back. And then we have John Potter. This bronze kicker has 96 kick power, and it's awesome. I think that kick power is all that should really matter in a kicker because you basically control the accuracy, but I can see where accuracy is needed because it'll just change how close to that dot they are going to hit. And then our kick returners, we have Tavon Austin because of his 96 speed and this random fullback that I found in my lineup to block. So, yeah, that's basically my team, guys. You can see we're 91 overall, 60 pass rush, and 56 speed run. So I hope you guys like the team because I love this team. I love playing with them. So I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys enjoy watching, and I am so excited to make some videos for this team. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you during the season.